Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first match of Monday Night Raw. Kind of a long intro there, but like I said, I don't want to interrupt many of these matches. This is the only one I changed. They had Zack Ryder taking on Epico. I can't have that. They're on the same team now. So it's going to be Epico versus Primo, his former partner, and Zack Ryder will be at ringside helping his buddy out. Again, that was a very long intro, a very long, start to Raw. But I think that that's a little more authentic. They start out with the main storyline, and it goes on for about 10 minutes, and then they'll kind of cut to commercial break and come back with a match. So that's how I did this. There's not going to be any other cut scenes in here, unless, of course, one of them happens during this match. So here we go. We're Jack Swagger and The Miz are taking on me, who I'm going to be playing as Dean Ambrose, of course, and Big E Langston. So, alright. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and play it. Let's see what we got here. Personally, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't know that was going to be that long of an intro, because I just got into character and I was just saying things that I figured if they were really saying them, that's what they would say. So I kind of got, I think I got a little carried away. 8 minutes or so of an intro there, but that's what I think that they would say, and I just want to make sure that this is the right damn Pepsi. No, it's not. Is it? It's not, is it? So, yeah, I was just trying to get into character there. Hopefully it came out well. I would hope it would. I mean, look at this long entrance. I should edit this out. This is going to be longer than my opening promo. I really like the Dean Ambrose character. I feel like I can do an impression of him rather well. Except, I can't do the voice impression, but I can do the mannerisms rather well. His voice is very strange, isn't it? It's like, you can't come at me, Kane. Like, I can't, my throat doesn't really work that way, so it's kind of hard to get Dean Ambrose down, and I haven't heard a lot of him talking yet too far where he's really angry. So, and also it's nighttime here. I don't want to be waking people up. And here comes Big E Langston. Yuck, I think that's my old Pepsi. Oh boy. Big E Langston coming out, and really we shouldn't have Dean Ambrose be shown here. He should already be in the ring, right? Typically, but it might show the first little bit here. I'm going to focus on my wrestling, my NBA, and Far Cry. Yeah, we don't want to see that. And I think I might have used the wrong entrance music for Dean Ambrose in those cutscenes. But you know what? I don't know the custom music. If I wanted to, I could get the Shield music and put it in the game. But I'm not sure how bad that would be for copywriting issues, But I don't know, so maybe I'll try it with Raw, because, with these videos, I put a lot of work into them, and I really don't do these videos, for the views or the monetization. So even if it gets copyright stricken, I'll fight it, because I want the most real thing as possible, and they're not going to give it to me till WWE 14, if WWE 14 even gets made. So I might try to add Shield in, because I figured out, I've looked it up, and I could possibly do it. And I love the Shield theme already, so I might actually do it. It would just depend on me actually getting it done. I would love to see the actual Shield entrance video and entrance music in this game. It would be amazing, and it would make it so much more authentic and real. But, we gotta set limits somewhere. So here we go, Monday Night Raw. Miz is awesome in the crowd. This might be actually a good team, Jack Swagger and The Miz. Miz, the awesome one, Jack Swagger, the all-American, American. And, I think it could be a very good team. Hopefully they stick together, but who knows. We're with Big E Langston here. It just so happens that both of us are from NXT. Big E Langston wanted some action, Miz and Swagger wanted to get a little nippy, so during the commercial break, the GM made a tag team match. As you saw in the promo earlier, Dean Ambrose is not going to be taken down by by being ran over, which is insane. Dean Ambrose is nuts, and I kind of want to say how this came about. Is after King of the Ring, I realized I was doing way too much booking-wise, and then I wasn't doing enough anywhere else. I haven't let Universe Mode be Universe Mode, so I need to let Universe Mode be Universe Mode. And this is one of the matches, whoops, this is one of the matches that just popped up, and I was like, uh-oh, Dean Ambrose got ran over by a car next week, so I need to get him out of that match. Now, I could have done that. I could have taken him out of the match, and it probably would have ruined whatever rivalry or teaming up of teams would have happened in this match, but this is what Universe Mode booked, and I told myself, whatever they book, I'm going to rewrite and make it work, make it fit. So this is how this match came about. I had to make a story of it somehow, so why not have Dean Ambrose come back from injury strong a week later from being ran over by a car and being an insane person, almost like the second version of Mick Foley, but more civilized and less suicidal. You know what I mean? So, and he and Mick Foley have had issues, you know, last year at SummerSlam, or I mean last year at WrestleMania, so a lot of things can happen, and who knows? I'm really excited about Dean Ambrose, and I want Dean Ambrose to do really well, and with this storyline, it'll elevate him to a way that'll get him over to a main event status, hopefully. Hopefully it'll seem like that to me. And it doesn't even have to be, oh, you're playing Dean Ambrose. I'm playing Dean Ambrose because I enjoy playing as Dean Ambrose. I love his fighting style. I love his promo work is top of the charts. If you see him, he's not the most built guy like Ryback, like Big E Langston. He's not over charismatic like The Miz. He doesn't have a gimmick like Santino. He's just real raw. And who better to hopefully one day be the champion of Monday Night Raw than the most real raw person on the brand other than CM Punk, and that would be Dean Ambrose. And I hope that actually happens in real life, because I think Dean Ambrose has a lot to give to this business, almost like the bad version of Daniel Bryan, really. Like Daniel Bryan, you can just think of him as a good guy version of Dean Ambrose. It's like polar opposites, and I cannot wait for more Dean Ambrose. The Shield is my favorite thing going in WWE right now. It's just my favorite thing. Ryback's doing well, but he's a good guy, and I don't really like cheering for the good guys because it's easy for them to get cheers. I want the people who have to work to earn respect. Dolph Ziggler is a great example. He's still a bad guy, but in some cities, he's getting cheered more than Cena. They do extremely clever editing, WWE, to make sure that it's Cena getting those chants and not Ziggler, when really Ziggler is getting those chants. People want to see Ziggler succeed. I want to see Ziggler succeed. He's definitely put in the time and effort in that business to succeed, so you're crazy, sign. Excuse me. Thank you. It's like a compliment. I'll play this Dean Ambrose character. I'll play up his craziness. I don't think the current Dean Ambrose acknowledges that he's a crazy gimmick. This one will, almost like how Ken Anderson in TNA a couple years back. He's like, I'm an asshole. And then he made it a brand. He made asshole t-shirts, asshole hats, asshole signs in the crowd. Everyone was an asshole. It's cool to be an asshole. And I like saying asshole because that's my favorite slur. You'll hear a lot in this game. Especially, I'll go, oh, goddamn, Miz is being an asshole here. I say that a lot. That's just my main one. It's not that bad of a swear, I don't think, and not really many other words are. And I kind of find it funny. I find asshole to be a funny swear word. So, oh man, what is this? Big E Langston, pump handle slam type thing. Big E Langston hitting Jack Swagger. I don't know what to call that. I don't even know what it is. 1 and 2, and it's not going to win. So Big E Langston's just going to have to dominate here. Yeah, so I am a huge fan of Dean Ambrose. So Dean Ambrose is going to get, you know, I'm the booker. I'm basically Vince McMahon for the most part. So if I'm Vince McMahon, you know, Dean Ambrose is going to, you know, get a little bit of a push to the top. And people like The Miz and Jack Swagger, who have had their chances and really not done too well with them, will kind of get pushed down lower. So yeah, I'm trying different things. I'm trying new things. I don't want Triple H to be the champion in my universe mode. I don't want Cena being the champion. It disgusts me that he's the champion now. But he is. He hasn't been on in a month since the reset. So hopefully this CM Punk Kane storyline a little later tonight. Hopefully I can see what that storyline's all about, hook into what that story really is, and get some cutscenes going. Because I mean, I would love to make some scenes that aren't Army of Heaven or Jericho and Daniel Bryan. So hopefully we'll see if that pans out a little later tonight. I really hope it's just not something stupid like Brock versus Rock, or Brock versus Triple H we had troubles with, or Wade Barrett versus Randy Orton on SmackDown. I don't want to see that. I really, really don't. I don't want to see the same matches week after week. I want it to be different. So hopefully that will happen. Hopefully the universe mode we know and love will remain intact but fixed, because I get no highlight moments, and that's the sole reason I play universe mode, is for people to see those moments that they thought they were going to get. This is basically universe mode 2.0 here, instead of 3.0. It doesn't feel like 3.0 to me because I haven't yet made any decisions. So hopefully when the DLC comes back tomorrow, it's Monday now. Yeah, it's 12:07. It's Monday. Tomorrow is when the DLC should drop. Should. I say that because who knows what they're planning. And hopefully we get some good Damian Sandow and Antonio Cesaro content on SmackDown. Because that's the brand I'm going to put them on. I'm going to even out the brands as much as possible. And we're getting whooped on by The Miz here in the opening match of Monday Night Raw. Why was Michael Cole standing up? Did someone throw the table thing off? Oh yeah, they did. Oh, wow, look at that. Holy cow, Dean Ambrose throwing a fit. Taking out Swagger. Taking out The Miz. Running the ropes. Look at that. And look at the clothesline. Miz coming in for the attack. Dean Ambrose reversing. And look at this. He is just dominating this match now. Dean Ambrose in a vehicle accident. A car on pedestrian accident last week at the end of Monday Night Raw. This week in the opening match. In a tag team match taking on two former world champions. It is absolutely crazy that he's doing this. Big E Langston hasn't even done most of the work too. It's Dean Ambrose is doing well. Alright, Dean Ambrose going for his signature move here. The pile driver. Oh, come on, Miz. Oh, come on, Miz. We'll get rid of Swagger. Get him in here. Get him in here. He's in here. A little help from Big E Langston. Getting Miz where I want him. There's the knee, and he's close to the ropes. 1, 2, and 3. Miz falls to Dean Ambrose. And I know what I want to be the end of this Azrael, Angels of Army of Heaven, and Dean Ambrose storyline. I just don't want to overdo it. I find myself saying, ooh, they should be added to the group, they should be added to the group, they should be added to the group. And then I go, no, I don't want to make it too many. I don't want to NWO this thing. But, you know, again, when I was doing the filming for the first part of Raw, that 8-minute intro, I was like, we should add them into the group. That would be amazing. But then I was like, no. That's only for one cheap pop, and then what are you going to do with them after? And you can't do any, you know... Oh, what do I want to say here? You can't do any cutscenes with like 6-on-6 gang fights. So I was like, no. It needs to be a low number of people, a very focused storyline that I want to get across, and hopefully it does get across. Santino Marella versus David Otunga here. Will these two compete in the Money in the Bank ladder match? Qualifying matches start next week. I guess you could call these preliminary matches. Santino Marella, almost, he was a runner-up winner of the Royal Rumble losing just short to Alberto Del Rio, who won the largest Royal Rumble in WWE history. He's gonna go one-on-one against David Otunga, attorney at Raw. A very impressive physique David Otunga has, but does he have the technique? He's got the physique, but does he have the technique to get him through this match? He has been losing to Santino for quite some time. Can he get into this match? The question is, who do I want in the Money in the Bank ladder match? And I kind of want to raise Santino up a little bit. Santino is a comedy character, but I mean, you have to give him that, for that shock factor of, oh my gosh, is Santino gonna win Money in the Bank? Who knows? Oh no, something's gonna happen. David Otunga is quitting the match. David Otunga is giving up on this match. He's giving up on the match, and Santino's celebrating. Santino is celebrating. Santino's celebrating. He's doing trumpets in the ring. He's already celebrating. Santino's already won. David Otunga is just walking up the ramp. Again, people, I am not in control of David Otunga here. What is he doing? Is he gonna... The Cobra's getting a little nippy here. Santino, he's just so happy to be... He's just automatically getting a free ride up the ranks to the Money in the Bank match. David Otunga is giving up. What is with this? If he really stays out here, out of the ring for 10 seconds, I might have to make a storyline out of this. This is ridiculous. This is crazy. I've never seen an AI do this. It's always been me being the AI that has to do this. Unbelievable. Yes, David Otunga has given up. He is done being the laughingstock. He is done losing to Santino Marella. He walks out on this match. Santino wins by way of countout, getting an easy boost up the ranks here. Santino, you can see he was just celebrating in the ring, doing some trumpets. Wow, David Otunga, and those trumpets have really worked on his abs. His trumpets they're hurting him. And I don't know why they're showing David Otunga there. That's a little disappointing. Again, people, I don't want to mess with Universe Mode. I want it to do its thing. So I'm letting it do its thing. And I'll ride around it. Challenges of being a successful booker or a booking writer. And here we go. We do have Epico versus Primo. I hope that was a good rolling of the R there. Primo. That's the best I can do. I can't... I can... Primo. I can't do it. Primo. That's the best I can do, and it sounds weird. So here comes Epico, and I am going to hopefully change his music and his entrance video eventually. And I did have him coming out in the Army of Heaven tights, as well as Zack Ryder. But, you know, with this wonky match after match system, you know, Universe Mode kind of screws that up. When you edit a match and save it, it says that it saves, but it really doesn't, and it does not save. So we're having some Epico Primo action here. Again, I have failed to get the updated trunks in the match. Ugh. Very annoying. Oh well. Here we go. We're going to be playing as Epico here. Epico versus Primo. These two have had a lot of history. And now Primo is, it's like that Gautier song. Primo's just someone that Epico used to know. You know, it's just, he's old news. Primo is one of the jobbers that you don't want to see. Okay, give me some advice, Ryder. No? Son of a bitch. And Epico is the Cruiserweight champion. So maybe Primo trying to edge in there. I mean, Zack Ryder can't go for contention of the championship because, well, he's Epico's friend. So, I mean, we could do that type of a storyline, but those storylines typically bubble down to, I'm going to betray the group or exit the group. So I don't want to do that. I don't want them fighting each other. I am very proud of my Azrael Angel storyline. I've done a lot of research to make it happen. These are real angel names. Look them up on Wikipedia. I'm leaning to stay towards the names of the Judeo-Christian angels, because if I get like Arabian angels and and other angels like Greek gods. Like, that just kind of screws up the gimmick of angels and the Lord and all that. So I want to keep it Judeo-Christian angels. So that's why Epico is Gabriel and Zack Ryder is Dumas. And I figured Dumas, who was an angel and he didn't speak, he never spoke, and Gabriel was the messenger to the masses from... He was basically like a prophet type of thing. So, now I don't know a lot about religion, but I'm running with it. I still have... I think I have a Bible somewhere around here. I don't know where I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna have to ask my mom. A Bible or some sort of religious text that I could take from, you know, those Luke 13 or John 3:16 biblical verses. Maybe look up some famous ones and edit them to how I want them to be edited. You know, I've got a lot of things going around in my head for this storyline. And again, people, this is just the way I speak. I speak my mind a lot, so I do jabber on quite a bit. And even when I shouldn't, this is the actual Monday Night Raw show. I shouldn't be saying, oh yeah, I'm thinking of doing just Judeo-Christian angels and all this other stuff, because that's like behind the scenes thing. You don't hear Michael Cole going, oh, I think Daniel Bryan will take on Sin Cara next week. I think that's the most sensible thing. You don't see Michael Cole doing that. I shouldn't be doing that if I was making this a really legit program every week. But I kind of want to have fun with it, and if I don't jabber on with my plans, I feel like you guys don't know what's going on, which is fine. I'm not giving you any big spoilers in the storyline. I'm just saying that this is kind of how I got the storyline, how I've really developed this storyline. And if you want to know the truth about where this storyline came from, there's a show called Supernatural. I've just started watching it. Netflix is basically my church, my religion. Every night when I go to bed, I'm watching Netflix, and the hot show of the moment is Supernatural. Everyone and their mother on Facebook talks about Supernatural, and when I watched the first season, I thought it was about, it's just because the two main characters on the show are extremely good-looking guys, so that no wonder. And it just so happened that that all the Facebook friends who were talking about the show were female, so I was like, oh, it's a chick flick. It's like a chick mini-series, isn't it? And we're going to hit him with our finisher. With our finisher, there it goes, the message from heaven. I think that's what I'm going to call it, the message from heaven 1. No. And this match continues. So it just so happened that the girls on Facebook really love the show, and it's been in my Netflix queue since I got Netflix. It's one of the biggest series on Netflix, besides Lost, and I wanted to watch it, but I just felt like, it's like a chick series. I don't really want to get involved in that. You know, kind of like, you know, the Twilight stigma. I don't want to get involved in that. I don't want to be talking about that. But anyway, long story short, I started to watch it, and now I'm to a point in the Supernatural story where there are angels. And angels and demons, and we're gonna get a roll up here. 1, 2. Are we gonna steal a win? No. And we're gonna roll up again. 1, 2. So I'm to a point in that series where there's angels and demons, and it's a very complex storyline, and they did something extremely different. When they first were gonna talk about angels, I'm like, oh man, really? That's kind of dull. I'm not going to reveal too much about the show, but basically they just gave a different take on heaven and hell and angels. You know, like you typically, when you think of heaven, you think angels, clouds, white, pearly gates. When you think of hell, fire, brimstone, the devil. And in this show, that's not exactly how they perceive it. And angels are they're described extremely differently, and that's kind of how the story of these angels, these 3 angels that we're starting out with, have come around. 1, 2, 3 off of the message from heaven, and there you go. Epico wins, beating his former partner, Primo. See if anything happens out of this. I doubt it, because I edited the match. And they should be in their gear, their Army of Heaven gear, but, you know, this game sometimes bugs out, especially if I'm using the next match feature. So that's where the Angels basically came about. It was just such a different take, such a unique, fresh take on angels themselves, and the devil, and religion in general, and the world, and even the apocalypse comes into it. Like, all of those things, it's just such a different take on the subject. And even the devil the devil's not even a really bad guy. Sure, he like kills people, but like he gives a very good reason. It's like very strange. I totally recommend it as we play Brodus Clay versus R-Truth. Battle of the Dancers here. But it was just such a different take that's what the storyline of Azrael coming back as the Angel of Death came about, and it's evolved since then, and I'm adding things in. I've seen what Supernatural has done wrong, in my opinion, in their storyline, and I'm trying to fix it with this storyline. This storyline, I'm going to hopefully make it quite long. And here, Jack Swagger, angry from losing earlier tonight, taking out R-Truth, Brodus Clay. Wow. What? Should we be Swagger or Clay? Swagger or Clay? Swagger or Clay? Swagger or Clay? I'm gonna be Jack Swagger here. He is so angry from losing that match earlier tonight. He has been on a rampage in the back locker room. He wants to get that boost up those rankings. And what better way to do that than to interrupt this match, take them both out. So now it's Jack Swagger taking on Brodus Clay. And, alright, so this is actually a better match than R-Truth. R-Truth is kind of, I mean, little Jimmy's gone. R-Truth has lost his luster. You know, I don't want to see R-Truth anymore. R-Truth has turned into one of those jobbers that you're like, oh, he's in this match? Oh, he's going to lose. And it's sad, because he was pretty good talent, but oh well. So I'm happy Jack Swagger is interrupted here. And again, we're just going to focus on the legs of Big Bad Brodus Clay, keep him isolated, keep him down, and get him into a position that we can really affect his legs and make him tap out. Alright, Brodus Clay going to get a little nippy here. We reverse it. Oh, German suplex. Well, I do want to work on his legs, but that will take quite a bit, because it's not a quick match scenario, wouldn't it? Let's just go for the Jack Swagger bomb. Oh no, and he reversed it. Brodus Clay reverses it. Oh, into a DDT. Now Brodus Clay with the finisher. Oh no. Oh no. We reverse it again. Take his legs. Take his legs out. Oh! Brodus Clay is really... If he wins this match, I mean, congratulations, Brodus. Maybe Brodus Clay will win the Money in the Bank match. And Jack Swagger doing push-ups. Jack Swagger, I think, believes that he can be champion again. And if he wins the Money in the Bank, he can choose whether he wants to go for the WWE or the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam, or even hold it till WrestleMania. He can do whatever he wants as long as it's before WrestleMania. So, who knows what Jack Swagger could do once again. He's been a World Tag Team, he's been a World Champion on the SmackDown brand. He was World Champion about a month or two off of the Money in the Bank briefcase. And that was an amazing moment. I believe that might have been at WrestleMania, was it? I don't know if it was at WrestleMania or not. I think I remember it being at WrestleMania. And it was a great moment because people really didn't expect him to win. People like Jack Swagger is world champion. Weird. It sounds weird to me even now that I'm saying Jack Swagger might be the world champion. It's just strange. But I hope he gets the push he deserves. I think he's a great talent, and I think he's being underutilized. But right now with Brock, Rock, Triple H, all these guys coming back into the mix, HBK's getting involved a little bit. You know, there's just not much space for these guys. However, I don't see why they have to have, like, Epico on in a match. I guess you need jobbers, so I guess I understand why. But I don't know, there's some people who I don't think should be on TV, so I hope they have something planned for Jack Swagger. I hope he doesn't just go away, like John Morrison did a couple years ago. Except I liked John Morrison leaving. I was not a John Morrison fan, and he keeps reversing into that spine buster, because we keep trying to target his leg here. Look at that. He's learned that move. He knows what I'm going for. Oh, man. If he runs at me. Alright, well, we had him ready. Brodus Clay, no offense here in this match. He's not done a whole lot, has he? Ah, look at that spine buster. That is some nonsense there. He's just going to go for the pin off of that because he's spine busted me 20 times.
Brodus Clay with the arm. Avoids the impact there.
Brodus Clay is one of those amazing people who got beat by the neutralizer of Antonio Cesaro. Why am I bringing this up? Well, tomorrow is when DLC releases. Hopefully, I really hope that what I'm saying is true, because that would just be amazing. I need it. I need it so bad. This game, like, it's just like you get new people, and that's entertaining, but you need the current ones. And who is this WWE around right now? They even have Usos winning on TV now. They don't have that often, but they do now. So and they've got Jimmy and Jey Uso, Damien Sandow, Antonio Cesaro. Like, I want those guys in my game. Sorry about the pauses. I'm yawning as quietly as possible. It is right around 12:30 now. Oh man, what is he gonna do here? Yeah, he missed. He missed. Yeah, take those legs out. Take them out. And Jack Swagger just needs to build to his finisher one more time. And I think this might be over. Oh man, look at that. I didn't even go for the X attack there that I typically do. And we're going to attack his legs even more by throwing him into those steel steps. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I guess not. Stupid game. Don't listen to me when I'm commanding you. And we get a roll-up here. I don't want to win off of a roll-up. I want to tap out. We're going to work on those legs. Even though his legs are already down, I mean, it's going to be a submission anyway, so he's not going to be able to kick out of it. And there is the signature. I could do the Swagger Bomb in the corner, but it's very difficult to set up. It's like Wade Barrett's elbow from the top. Every time I try to set up, something terrible goes wrong. The All-American going for the ankle lock. And there you go, Brodus Clay tapping. The All-American Jack Swagger getting defeated earlier on by the team of Dean Ambrose and Big E Langston, coming out, destroying R-Truth backstage, throwing the carcass on the stage, and now we have Jack Swagger defeating Brodus Clay. Jack Swagger putting in some work. He wants to be in that Money in the Bank championship, or Money in the Bank match, and after that showing, I might put him in it. I really might. Jack Swagger, the winner of that match. I think we have one more match to go. Yeah. I think so. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one will be the 5th. It'll be CM Punk versus Kane, I think. Yeah, here we go. Here's some people that we haven't seen in our universe mode. Well, we've seen Kane only because I had to forcibly put him in, but we haven't seen Punk too much. So I'm excited for Punk to finally be birthed into my universe mode. It's a breath of fresh air. It really is. These two are the top 2 #1 contenders for John Cena's WWE Championship. How will it play out? The best in the world. It looks so weird to have him not have the championship. I've been used to it for damn near 500 days. The best in the world. That's actually what I call my the pizza that I make at my work and bring home. It's the same pizza I've had for near 5 years. It's been my mainstay pizza at a Papa Murphy's, and it's basically just pepperoni pineapple. And instead of putting the instructions on, because I know how to cook the pizza, I double wrap it and I put on marker best in the world pizza. It's my best in the world pizza. And if I ever get to a point in this, John Cena is getting to the announce table there. If I ever get to a point where I get super famous, like I'm in a movie or something, and people know who I am by my looks, like I could just walk in a place and they'll be like, oh, I want your autograph, then I will market my own pizza, and it will be the pepperoni pineapple pizza. Do we want to be Punk, or do we want to be Kane? I think we want to be Punk. I'd rather see a Punk-Cena rivalry for the championship at Money in the Bank. These two have had quite the rivalry. Kind of. It was kind of. Oh, and look at that slap down in the corner. That was kind of cool. I want to see if I can do that again. No, Kane, get back in there. We get a step up in Seguri. CM Punk already going for the top rope elbow, and he misses. A lot of striking going on in this match. CM Punk versus the Monster Kane, who really is doing a great job with Daniel Bryan right now. I think Daniel Bryan's kind of getting a little overbearing. Like, he's doing the same things over and over again. Yes, no, yes, no. Where Kane, I feel like it's something new every week. Where with Daniel Bryan, it's been yes chance for a year. And, you know, I'm almost getting sick of it, and I'm sad because it was a really good gimmick and it was going for a while. But I'm almost getting sick of it. And it must be hard to book something like that Daniel Bryan Kane storyline, because, I mean, it's still going so well. A lot of people aren't like me, and a lot of people still love Daniel Bryan and Kane. I'm just kind of getting over it, you know. I'd rather see Team Rhodes Scholars be the champions. I feel like they could do better, and especially going into WrestleMania, you want your bad guys looking strong, looking like they hold all the chips. That way you get a better payoff for the stories that end at WrestleMania. Let's see, Royal Rumble's coming up quick. I'm going to be doing my prediction videos and preview videos. I'm going to have those up before Royal Rumble. I'm going to watch Royal Rumble, so I'll actually probably have a review. And it won't be like a full review of where I tell you everything. It'll be just basically my main thoughts on it. And if I got my predictions right. And tomorrow on Monday Night Raw is when the road to WrestleMania, in my book, really starts. Well, I say tomorrow because I'm basically filming this Sunday night, kind of trying to be prepared so I don't get behind. And there you go, top rope maneuver. So yeah, I want to be prepared, and tomorrow is the start to my road to WrestleMania, where it's going to get to be a little crazy here in the WWE community. It's going to be awesome, I think. I think it's going to be a great WrestleMania this year. And it only adds to it that The Rock may be the WWE champion going in. So who knows? Top rope clothesline. Let's see if we can hit the elbow. And we do. We hit the elbow. I think I changed Punk's thing, or maybe they did. Is it the elbow now? Oh no. Don't get up, Kane. Stay down. Damn you, Kane. Jesus. I'm just going nuts on Kane at this point. And that used to be his signature, but I changed it. Alright, here we go. We're going for the go to sleep. And I angled it the absolute wrong way. But that's close enough. We're going for the pin. Can we get the win? One. No, not even close. Where's he at? Yeah, his head's the only thing injured. No wonder he kept getting up. Here we go with CM Punk. What is this? Oh. Oh, that's that interesting move. I see. Okay. And and I'm very impressed with CM Punk. I know a lot of people do not like him at the moment with Paul Heyman, but it's been some good stuff this past year with CM Punk. He, even as a face champion, you know, being the good guy, I wasn't sick of him as being the champ, whereas typically when Cena's the good guy champ, I'm annoyed, and I'm like, just give it to someone who wants it and who needs it, most of all. Question is, where does Punk go after this? He loses to The Rock, and then what? Sheamus? I don't know, maybe. It seems more and more like they might have Randy Orton versus Sheamus at WrestleMania, because Randy Orton typically just does a crap, you know, rivalry. Last year he had Kane, and then the year before that could have been Punk with Nexus, I believe. So, let's see, I actually want to get that right. Is that right? Last year was Jericho Punk. Yeah, I think the year before that was indeed Nexus. Yeah, I think so. So, it will be very interesting to see what Randy Orton's match at WrestleMania is this year, if he even has a match. I think people are getting sick of Randy Orton, and not just the crowd. I think the bookers are going, we got nothing for you. Roll up doesn't work on Kane here. Oh, I was nervous that was going to make him bleed. I was going to say that it shouldn't make him bleed. Going for a moonsault, doesn't connect all the way. A botch, and CM Punk is down. We have a reversal. Does the flippy neck breaker move. We're going to try for the elbow again. Oh, ooh, and it connects. There we go. Here we go. It's time. It's time. Get up. There we go. This will set him up perfectly. Go to the top for the signature. Go to the top. Oh, it is the elbow. It is the... Oh, my God. No, I didn't know Kane had that. I didn't know Kane had that. Choke slam out of nowhere. Oh, CM Punk kicks out. CM Punk kicks out. A reversal. Into the go to sleep. Into the go to sleep. And he hits him. He hits him. Oh, why did you pick him up? Going for a pin on Kane. One. No. No, come on. You had a comeback. You had a comeback. The backdrop. And here we go. CM Punk with his comeback. He's pumped up now. He's going with the spinning heel kick. Taking him off the ropes. There's the drop kick. Another drop kick. And there's his neck breaker thing. He's got his signature again. Can he hit the Macho Man elbow? He hits the Macho Man elbow. He hits the Macho Man elbow. Come on. It's done. It's done. A third go to sleep to Kane. Oh no, and it gets reversed. Are you kidding me? What a main event on Monday Night Raw. This is much better than I thought it would be. And another reverse. Another reverse. Oh no, I didn't get the pin though. I mean, I didn't get the reverse one. No. Come on, Kane. I want my thing back. Son of a bitch. Give it back. What a crazy ending to this match. That means I can't go off the ropes against him anymore, or else he'll catch me. I wonder if I can do like a moonsault or something. Okay, so it appears that those are safe. It's just the ones that you don't want him to do against you are the ones. So let's see what other signature does Punk have. I know I have another one. Interesting. I thought I had another Punk. Oh, what? Is he going to the top? Oh, damn. That's kind of annoying. I reversed that. That's crap. I reversed that. Damn it. And I don't have resiliency. Oh, yes, I do. I didn't use it. Oh, and here we go. Anaconda Vice out of nowhere. Is Kane going to tap to CM Punk on the main event of Raw? I think he might. I think he might. And Kane is tapping out to CM Punk. Is CM Punk the only man to have ever submitted both Kane and The Undertaker? Maybe. Crazy, crazy match to end Monday Night Raw. A very good match. These matches weren't all that bad today. Very entertaining. A good 1 hour episode, and that's what these are going to average out to be. And I don't want to cut them or edit them, because if I make too many different videos, one part of the video might get corrupted. That corruption, it's hitting me like a plague. SmackDown was corrupted. Then I had a Oklahoma City Thunder versus Lakers basketball game corrupted. And it was a good game, too. I was so upset. But there you have it. John Cena. CM Punk is your clear-cut #1 contender. You need to be ready for him, John. Because CM Punk will come hard for you. Oh, look at that. We get to look at Alberto Del Rio's mug for the next month. I love it. I like that. Alright, so here we go. And let's... Oh, look, we have a highlight match. We have a highlight match. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That's amazing. Alright, so let's just actually see the rankings here. Punk is #1, Kane drops to 3, and we have Triple H. Oh, don't get involved, Triple H. You stay out. Epico, Seth Rollins is the new #1 contender, along with The Miz there. Okay. Tag Team Champions, there's no one to contend, and then Kelly Kelly versus Nikki Bella. For Shawn Michaels, we do have Stone Cold as #1 contender still, because of that goddamn glitch from last night. Unbelievable. Like, that glitch was shitty. Unbelievable. And then Mankind and Undertaker below them. The Rock is still defending his championship against Triple H. Road Dogg's #2, or #3. Then we have the new Tag Team Champions. And the APA are the #1 contenders. So, interesting there. Let's see, Chris Jericho's #1 is Daniel Bryan. Christian is Jinder Mahal still, and Beth with Alicia Fox. So let's see what they've cooked up for us. They've got Mankind versus the McMahons. I'm going to watch that. That's going to be interesting to see. It's a highlight match, so, you know, why not? You have Bret Hart with Jericho taking on Mark Henry and the Godfather. What is this? Canadians versus the, oh, damn, I forgot their name. Nation of Domination? Very strange. Bradshaw going to be taking on Ken Shamrock in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Why? Why wouldn't Farouk get involved in that match? X-Pac taking on Kane. Wow, and it's going to be a rivalry. So, wow, X-Pac is getting booked. And then Stone Cold versus Johnny Ace in the main event. Okay, so that's actually shaping up. I might not even change any of those matches. I'm actually liking how those are playing out. We'll just have to see what Universe Mode does for us. So thank you for watching this long episode. Go ahead, like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Do what you gotta do. And leave a like, as it does very much support me, your YouTube champion, and this channel. The more likes and views I get, the more I show up in subscriber feeds, in search bar feeds. And that only helps me, and that only allows me to do more for you. Help me help you by helping me, if that makes sense. Thank you for watching, and we will see you for Thursday night Raw is War. And don't worry, by Tuesday I will have some second profile with the new DLC, so stay tuned for that. YouTube champion out. I'm stealing that from Ziggler.